Hi friend, my name's Andrew and I'm so excited that you've decided to be a part of this 60-second Hope Story challenge, talking about the best day of your life. I tell you what, this is an incredible tool. And as people have been sharing their hope stories, a couple of things have come up and I just wanted to help you in sharing your hope story. The first obstacle that people face is they go, well, I've never done this before. I just want to encourage you, if you can learn to do this and share it online, it's going to serve you in the way that you share your testimony in person as well. And I just encourage you, the Bible says perfect love casts out fear. Don't let fear stop you from sharing your hope story, from sharing your testimony. That's the first thing I'd like to say, because I know a lot of people are hesitant because they've just never done anything like this before. Maybe you're worried about the camera. Don't worry about the camera. In this time, in this day and age, the reality is everyone's looking at screens, and this is the way that we're connecting. And so just as you wouldn't worry about sitting down with someone and having a coffee, just think of it like that. Don't worry about shooting a video at this time. It's totally the norm of what we're doing. So don't let fear get in the way. And the second thing is that people are saying to us is, I don't know what to put in my video. I don't know what's going to be good to go in the video. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to help you shoot that video. I'm going to help you with the content of your video. And I'll give you a couple of technical tips as well, just to help you out as well. So when you're doing your video, the first thing you want to do is you want to introduce yourself. So tell people, hi, my name is Andrew, and this is my hope story. Or hi, my name is Andrew, and I want to tell you about the best day of my life. So the first thing you're doing is you're introducing yourself. And then what you're doing is you're doing what we would call, we call it the 15-second testimony, but we're giving you a few more seconds because you've got up to 1 minute. Now, why do we say 1 minute? We say 1 minute because for Instagram, for TikTok, for a lot of these platforms, they only go up to 60 seconds. So do your very best to keep it short. So when you do your 15-second testimony, this is how it works. You want to, first off, share 3 things of your life before you met Christ. So before I met Christ, 1, 2, 3. So an example would be, before I met Christ, I was full of anxiety and fear, and I didn't know my worth. So then you talk about how you met Christ. And at that point we'll go, before I met Christ, my life was full of anxiety, fear, and I didn't know my worth. But I called out to Christ one day. I actually met him. Someone introduced me to Jesus. And so you talk about this, how maybe you walked into a church, maybe you called out to Jesus, maybe someone shared Jesus with you, maybe you had a dream, whatever it was, you read a Bible. So how did you meet Christ? And then you move on to your life after meeting Christ and relate these points in before to after. So before I met Christ, I had anxiety and fear and I didn't know my worth. Then I called out to Christ because someone introduced me to Jesus. They told me about him. And since then, I've been full of peace, I've been full of joy, and I know that I'm worth God's love. So it's a really simple piece. You just before, how, and after. And then what you want to do is you want to upload that video and you want to use hashtag Hopestory. You can use hashtag Go2020. There are some others you could use, like best day of my life. But you can also use hashtags that will connect your story with the people you want to see it. So for some of you, you might use hashtag anxiety. You might use hashtag drugs. Because what we want is we want the broken, we want the hurting, we want those in pain to stumble across your testimony. And it's really important when you put this 60-second video up that you make it public. If you're on Facebook, there'll be a privacy piece. And on that privacy piece, there's 2 people. That's saying that this video is only visible to your friends. Or you can go to the globe and make it public. That is the setting that you want your video to be on, so that anyone around the world can come across your testimony and their world can be completely transformed. So we've created a few websites to help you as well. But if you go to go2020.world, go2020.world, you'll get all the information on there. You can do it. Grab your phone, shoot your video and upload it. I'll just say this quickly about noise and about light, just to help you at the very end of this brief training, is I would say this, just try not to have noise in the background. Try to kind of speak up as you share, and also have some lighting on you. The best way to do a video like this is just have natural light in front of you. So if you have your camera and you hold it up to a window, in front of a window, and the sun's coming towards you, don't have the sun behind you, have it coming towards you, and you film that way, it'll just be a lot easier for people to see. So really hope that's helped you in just overcoming some obstacles and getting your hope story ready to go. Now, all that's left to do is shoot that story, upload it, and let the world know about the hope of Jesus. Thanks so much for joining me with today's training. Bless you.